So I'm cooking Indian tacos tonight. This is just some of the stuff I'll be using. Sour cream, onion for the toppings, and then, oh, I almost forgot my taco seasoning. I have my taco seasoning. I do 2 pounds of beef and 2 packets of the taco seasoning. So yeah, here it is. Let's get started. So I'm doing baking powder, fry bread. I'm not using yeast, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, I'm not the best fry bread maker. My mother and grandma are, so I'm just learning. This is probably my, I don't know, I want to say my fourth or fifth time making fry bread, so I am excited. So right now I'm browning my hamburger meat first, or my ground beef. I don't know. I think Northerners say hamburger meat, but it's actually ground beef. So sorry, my dishwasher is running. I don't know if you can hear me too well, but I brown this first, and then I put the, what is it called? The taco seasoning in it, and I kind of let it soak for a long time. So anytime I do tacos or anything, I always do the meat first, because I like to let it simmer and like the meat soak in the, the taco seasoning. So that's just a little tip that I do. What do you guys do? Okay, I'm gonna start on the fry bread. So I'm starting the fry bread. I'm doing 4 cups of the flour. So that's 1. It's kind of hard with one hand, but that's 2. That's not really. It's kind of hard with one hand. That's 3. And that's 4. So 4 cups of flour. And my mom said 3 tablespoons of baking powder. So here's a quick tip. For the baking powder, you just fold it over like halfway, so you can have a little, a little scooper thing that makes it straight. So that's what I always do. So there's 1, 2, 3. I don't know if this really matters, but I got this from Walmart. It's just baking powder. I don't understand the double acting, but yeah. So I put some sugar in here. My mom uses just a little bit of sugar, so I'm just gonna put this on it. Now I'm just gonna mix it up, get up a little swirl, make it mix, and then I'll add my water and milk. So I just have 2.5 cups of water, and pour that in. I don't think it matters, but probably room temperature water. And then my mom adds a little bit of milk. Is it just a little? I don't know how much a little is. I guess that much. And then I'll mix it. And if it's too doughy still or too watery, just add some flour. Can you put a cup of flour in here? Right there. And you have to have a trusty daughter to help you. I'm just gonna add one more cup just so. Oh. I think it should be good. Feels like it will be. Alright. So, fried bread tip number everything. If you need your dough too much, like I only did a couple, you know, like these, I guess, little swirls around the edges. If you need it too much, you're gonna have really tough fry bread. So this consistency where it's just like, you know, like this is good, because you have to remember when you put flour down and then you shape your fry bread before putting it into the oil, you still gotta, you know, work with it. So this is really good like texture right now, so you don't want to knead it too much, else you're gonna have some fry bread that's really hard to tear apart. So this is done, and now I'll start on my oil, getting that ready in the pan. So I have my oil and I'm just pouring it into the pan. I'll probably only do like half a pan because, you know, when you put the fry bread in, it makes it higher, so you don't want that deep of oil popping around. And make it like on medium heat, because if you have it higher, it's gonna really pop and you're gonna have a lot of oil in the air and your eyes are gonna burn out. And she's helping me with the beef, with the hamburger. Looking good. So I'm about to do my fry bread.
Okay, Mom. Now what do I do?
Mixing the packs. I have my dough. It's set a little bit, so it's good. And then
I'm gonna drop this in.
Daughter is doing the meat right now, and my oil is nice and hot. Sorry, I'm like 10 feet tall, but I can't be in the frame. I have my cutting board here. Oh, you can't see it, but this is where I'm gonna put you just sprinkle some flour on.
I feel like this is enough.
And then I can't really see it. Oh, there. I can see it. And let's go. This is scary.
Mom, I feel like this is too much.
No, it'll soak in. Just stir it. Did you put in 1.5 cups? 3 of them?
3? Yeah. What'd you say?
So I'm probably gonna do like this. Big.
Oh, what's his name? What? He's from what point? Yes.
So this is gonna be the what do you call it? The first one, the dummy, or I don't know what it's called. What's the first one called? The dummy one. Wait. We'll see how this turns out. Alright. Hey, watch your language. Okay, I'm gonna take you guys to the what's that called? That station? The stove station. So you guys can. So I decided to do just a little piece to see how hot the fry bread is. Oh, and I have make a little spot where you can put your fry bread when you're done. So let's see how hot it is. Oh, that's not that scary. Ooh, look at that. That's how big our Indian tacos are gonna be, guys. Little donuts. Little donut
actually pretty cool.
Yeah, look how fluffy it is. Look at what cheap.
No.
And then you just flip it
It's not even brown yet.
like a pancake. Well, I'm not gonna eat it. You wanna eat it?
Yeah. I'll make the
Okay,
first bon appetit.
here's your little piece. Oh, look, it's getting nice and golden brown like my skin. Look at that. Ooh. Just try. Oh. Crunchy. I think that's done, right?
Where'd she go?
I think that's done. Look at it. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm sorry. Okay, here goes nothing. Oh, I'm scared. No. It works. Okay, so while that one's cooking, I'm gonna hurry up and make another one so I can be ready for it. Is it brown? Oh, turn it. Yeah, it's not hot.
It's not that long.
Yeah, it looks brown on the edges. Oh. That's a big one.
Mom, it's sizzling. What the heck went on my
That looks
leg?
good.
Why?
Good
Jeez.
job.
Now my fingers all messed up.
Oh, that looks good. Look at it, guys. Look at this goodness right here. Oh, I can't really see, but yummy.
I flipped that.
She flipped that.
I'm scared.
She better learn how to make.
This is my dance move.
Oh,
Look.
oh. You're not even on camera.
I know.
Like, yeah, it's a good size. That's gonna be big. That's about how big that one was, wasn't
But
it?
you like stretching like flopped it in there. Oh, you whole big old glob of grease cream.
Okay. It's alright.
That's a big.
It's a mama jumbo one. Remember not to knead it too much. That looks done. Take it out. What, is it good? Is it doughy?
A little bit.
Oh, that's really
Should I leave it there longer? But this one's thinner than that one.
Oh yeah, maybe a little longer.
Should I look how it sees? Look how it sees? I mean,
Yeah. Was that one brown?
I'm scared, Mom. You do this.
Why are you scared?
Oh, Grease is so messy, bro.
It's not even that hot though. That looks done.
Mom, look. Fine.
It's done. It's really
Oh.
thin.
Okay, fine.
Do it sideways.
There?
No, like up. Yeah. Oh.
Look at me mad.
Here's my progress. Frybread. I ate some. So I prepped some, and I have 2 left. Look at that dough, it's so pretty. So I'm making another one. Don't worry guys, I'm really sloppy. I have a bunch of oil over, but look at those. Yummy. I just get the biggest head. I just get so proud that I made fry bread, because a lot of people don't know how to make fry bread, you know? Like, because their moms make it for them, their grandmas, but I'm pretty proud of myself. Now I wish I could just show my daughters how. I mean, I'll eventually teach them how, but don't you just love the sound? Just kidding. Might. But look at this taco meat. Yummy, 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 yummy. I'm so excited. Kind of looks like a face. Look at those eyeballs. Ew. Now I'm just cutting up some tomato for the toppings and finishing up my... It's a big one. So you want to wait until, like, how you can see the golden brown coming around. You want to wait till that's a little bit browner, I think, and then you can flip it. So I think it's done right now. I'll just use some tongs. So let's check. You kind of want to let the grease drain off. Just flip it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Pretty good. And that stuff down there is just the flour that falls, so it's like burning and stuff. So you want to try and be quick as possible. But through this step, fun fact, my mom doesn't use flour on here. She uses oil. So like the vegetable oil and stuff, she puts it down here, and then she puts her dough on it and presses it out, flips it over, presses it out. So she doesn't have this problem at all. Like, her oil's so clean, and she doesn't have any, you know, leftover flour on the bottom. So I tried it once, I can't do it. My dough just kept falling apart. So if there's some experienced fry bread makers out there, maybe that's a good tip for you. But for me, right now it's just flour. But hopefully I can get on her level when she comes to stay with us. So we'll see. Look guys, here's my finished masterpiece of fry bread. This is gonna feed my family of 7, 5 kids, me and my husband. So, yummy. Next clip will be the finished piece right about now. Voila! I made it. Look at this. It's so yummy. This Indian taco. Yummy. Bless you. It is so good. My mouth is watering right now. I can't wait to eat it. I'm going to show you how to fix your own Indian taco. But this is my first bite.
Did Jesse yet?
Mm-mm. That's the garlic from the salsa.